Oh, hello, I'm known from nowhere, and this is Warframe! So, I need to do some more murder, I need to collect some more material, I need to just chill, hang out, talk, and just have just a general pleasant time. I may have some dudes, if they're interested in joining me later, if they wished to, and or are of the appropriate level, such as not just newly downloaded. I mean, like, I don't mind helping a fellow out. I mean, like, that's, like, the best part of gaming is helping out new players. Unless you're playing Marvel Rivals, then if you're a new player, good luck. Oh god. Just alright, so since no one's here yet, and it looks like no one has filed in yet from any time today. Also, I got a late start, I gotta shower, I had to eat, I gotta like take pills. So many pills. Alright, so I'm gonna get a soda. Quick soda. I'm back from my quick soda. Alright, so I've been thinking. I'm like, last night I was just like goofing around on Warframe, playing Warframe, just doing my Warframe things often, as I do. And I'm like, I'm gonna style a little bit before I jump into a mission. I want to get rid of the attachment on the shoulder. Ember Prime, Ember Prime. Wait, is there any Ember Prime bits for? No. That's yeah, that's my heirloom sigil. I wonder, is there any things for just like fire on the ground? Preview that. What does that look like? Kind of cool. A little much. Little much. Stands of Mars. Protoplasm. That's not what it says, but that's what I would like to call it. Wait, Heavenly Stones? Am I collecting the Infinity Stones like a big purple smurf? Call him a big purple smurf. Well, I can't take it back now, and I'm not taking it back. This one looked like. That looks cool, but it's a little much. What's one's even called? Kaminari? This one's okay, I guess. No, I don't need that. Sometimes less is more. Alright. I want to attachments. Not attachments. I get rid of that thing on my shoulder. That sigil clan emblem. Wait a second. Do I have other emblems? Frightening flock. Buried depths. What does this do? A haunting emblem paying homage to the Duravi. Kind of cool. I don't like that. I mean, like, do I want that, though? Probably not. Also, if you're early, whatchamacalls, it's YouTube can't buffer fast enough, so you just gotta close and open back up again. Alright, before I start my mass murder session, I wish to go here, click on that. Can I adjust the colors? Buried debts. I have these funny rings. What's that? Oh, it just looks like a knife just floating there. Let's go with none. None's better. Alright, I finally got rid of that, finally.
Serviced your weapons myself.
Alright, so I have to check down here on Seymour. Did you finish subsuming that Warframe? I don't see it anywhere on the wall, so 24 hours must have passed. Nope, nope, it's still there. Right now, I'm just, like, I don't need Wellspring, but Well of Life is a good... What's the word I'm looking for? Just general thing to put on. I also infuse Breach Surge. I think I'm going to get rid of that in the future. I'm not a big fan of it. Eclipse is a good one. Temporarily reduces the damage for your Warframe. Temporarily increases your damage of your weapon damage. Damage increased by 30, and then damage reduction by 75%. Oh my gosh, I just cracked my soda open. That sounded so good. I wish I had that recorded. Or like soundboarded. But there's a lot of abilities on Warframe that I'm like, man, this would be really cool if I could put this on another Warframe. Alright, so the two new abilities, next abilities, I should say, I need to get are Ice Wave, Dispensary, and then Roar from Rhino. Those are the next abilities I need to get. And I think I also just need to go for a material run. So I think I'm just going to take Ember, go for a material run, kill everything that's in sight, probably think about some new weapons, probably. I spent so much time last night looking up weapons. I'm like, there's got to be, like, better weapons out there. Got to be, like, a weapon for me, a weapon for you, a weapon for all. Go to mods real quick. Since it's just me, just goofing about. Before I get into, like, the hour-long survival. Alright. I have a sweeper. What is this? The Stinger. The Stinger. Alright, is there ever a way to just, like, view these? I feel like there never is. Got that. Ignis. What I want to do, I want to check up on my Ignis Wraith real quick. Actually, I want to check up on the Amprax. Oh my gosh, they murdered the Riven for the Amprax. I can't believe they did that. I remember when the Riven system came out and they were like, whoa, the Amprax has a 5 disposition. That means whatever Riven you give it's going to be cracked out of its mind. Along with the Ignis, too. The Riven used to be so cracked, and now they just kept nerfing it till it was nothing. God, it's like nothing now. I'm sure there's something about, like, setting guys on fire here, right? Merciless, on kill. Frostbite, on weak point. On ability cast. No, no, no. No, there isn't. On weapon magnetized status effect, enemy weapons jam. Cooldown 60 seconds. Wow, that kind of sucks. Why does that suck so bad? I'm going to upgrade this. Because why not? Alright, wonder. If I can make this better. I can make this better. Alright, wait, I'm just gonna, go here. Alright, so if we go with our galvanized mods now, we can... Not critical chance, that's dumb. Galvanized chambers. Yeah, we lost some multi-shot, but we gained so much multi-shot. Galvanized aptitude, which each status effect, we just do more damage, which is good. What we want. I'm probably gonna get rid of... Let's... No.
A cunning combination, operator.
Let's remove... not high voltage. Malignant Force, maybe? I'm gonna move Malignant Force up there. No. Move that. That up there now. Now I should have space for Galvanized Aptitude, which each status chance on kill deals a direct damage per status effect, taking effect for... So basically, I'm not entirely sure what it does, but more damage is better. And more status chance. What is the status chance already? It's already at a lot. We don't need Shred, because we already have some punch through. And... probably get rid of Prime Rifle ammo, maybe? I can get rid of that and just have the normal one. Alright, so where's the rifle ammo? Let's go to Exila slots. There we go. A little bit, but every little bit helps. Alright, so the status chance is almost at 100, which is kind of freaking cracked out of its mind. Alright, and let's just swap off that. I just wanted to, like, revisit that build and just adjust it for just future spraying and praying, and... You know what? Why shouldn't I use this weapon? I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna just start spreading heat everywhere. Actually, wait. I'm trying to think in my brain right now. I'm trying to calculate, like, the damage of, like, the blast proc effect. Because if you burn somebody and then hit them with a cold, it causes blast. And blast is good. Everyone likes blast. Wait, the Rubico Prime? I built that? Oh, I should probably get that up at some point today. Oh, I got one plain Torrid, and then I got my big Torrid. Alright, let's just get that, and then max out the frames I do have at this moment in time. I'm thinking Saturn, Survival, Dark Sector. Defection. Who wants to do Defection? I could use some Orkin cells, some Plastids. You can also never ever have enough nanospores.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Alright, let's charge up some energy before activating all my big moves. Let's blast that. Wow, there's like no enemies. Well, just turn that off for now. And I guess I'll just use Firewall. You know what I never did? I never checked to see what aura thing I had on Ember Prime. Because if I have something really silly on her, I'm like, for aura. Because I'm trying to find the right word. So, if I have Aura Siphon on, or Energy Siphon, which is, like, good, don't get me wrong, everyone loves Energy Siphon, but when you're playing her, you're going to be channeling majority of the time, using her second ability, so you're going to be, like, on fire. So, that right there, Aura Siphon's not working that entire time. It's not like you're genning one and you're losing two. so you're only losing 1 a second. I'm like, that's not how that works. And that's one of those things I've been meaning to change for a while, and I just like haven't gotten to it. I should get to it. Wow, this is I don't want to say a one-sided beatdown, but this is a beatdown. Now, part of me is like, I want to find a way to increase the whatchamacalls it. I forgot the words. Well, there's something I wanted to increase. The fire rate, that was it. But I don't want to use a mod because I'm already using all the mods to improve the gun's base damage, which is very important because it's got the passive infinite fire bullet. Well, not infinite fire bullet, but the guaranteed 100% fire bullet. I wonder what mastery these guys are at. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm in a lower level. I'm just grinding casually. God, I love just casual grind in Warframe. I miss doing stuff in a game like this because I've just been playing so many PvP games lately. It's been like Fortnite, Battle Royales, like other Battle Royales besides Fortnite. Like Marvel Rivals, just high toxic environments, just like, you know, any competitive environment is. It's just everyone being overly competitive and aggressive, and it's just like, which I like that a lot, but also at a certain point it's like, all right, I've been in this environment for 2,000 hours. I need a break, because, you know, games are meant to be fun. You know, you shouldn't be playing a game and then feel like, well, that was unnecessary to call me that word. Because it's not like I'm at like school or work or like a place I have to be and have people just talk to me and be crappy to me. And I'm in my house having fun on a game, and then there's some dude that's like has a problem with that, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, legitimately, you must not have gotten enough hugs in your life or something to just be aggressive for no reason. Even though it's a game. Like, I lose a game of Monopoly, but you don't see me absolutely losing it. I mean, like, I feel like the only time I lose it is when I play a game and it's like a steamroll, and it happens 20 times in a row. If I get steamrolled, and I'm like, what's the point of skill-based matchmaking if I get steamrolled every game? There's no point. It doesn't exist. But, back to my previous point before I get on that topic of skill-based matchmaking just being flawed in general sometimes, is that, basically, if you're in a place you don't gotta be, and people just treating you like crap, you don't gotta be there. Like, you're not getting paid, you're not learning a skill, you're not learning the books at school. Who's trying to go to extraction already? Also, I love playing Ember on these infested missions too. Like, these guys are all built like California. It burns really good. No, that was a joke. But, God, they really should. So that's California's fault. So, if you're ever curious about why California burns, it's because they have those gorgeous, redwoods, like the world's biggest tree species, that live there in their national park. And what they do is, where do I start? So you're supposed to, in a forest, cut down some trees every so often, or prune them, or take care of them. It's called forestry, if you want to look it up, like the word specifically. And it's not lumberjacking to where you're trying to get as much wood as possible. It's called forestry, where you take care of the forest, you thin the forest here and there, because if it gets too thick, all the trees suck all the nutrients out of the soil, it dries up, it gets loose, and then trees start to fall, they die, they turn into dry, very combustible wood, And then all the leaves also, depending on if there's an autumn or a season or a thing there, it also gets even more dry because that's how nature intended it to be, to where forest fires would happen even if no people were around. That's a fact of just like how the ecosystem works. And it's one of those weird things that when you learn it, it sounds really weird. And it's like, nuh-uh, that's not real. And it's like 100% it's real. Like forest fires would happen without human interference. Because that's how all the stuff goes back. You know, like the circle of life, you know, like small animals eat grass, big animals eat those small animals. It's like that for plants. So trees live, trees die, trees burn, and then when trees burn, they turn to ash, and that enriches the soil for new tree and new plant life. Like, that's actually another thing for some farmers actually do to where they have a field. Like, there's crop rotation, like with clover. Clover's a very good crop. It's not a crop that you eat, but clover grows like a weed, and it puts a lot of good stuff back into the soil for that rotation of time, or whatever you want to call it. But another thing is the slash and burn agriculture, to where it's basically people grow a field of just like long, tall, dead grass. They burn it, and then it just fertilizes the soil. And obviously, they're controlled burns. Like, you can see videos, like, there'll be a farmer walking through, or a guy in full gear walking through a field, and he'll have a pipe, and it will just be dripping oil that's on fire, and it will just go on the plants, and he'll just be waving it back and forth. If you're on, like, TikTok, you might have, like, seen it, like, once or twice. Somewhere, here and there. You know what I gotta do? I showered earlier, and I didn't put on any deodorant, so I'm gonna do that. I got my stick right here.
Not do this without you.
This is one of those fun things when I'm streaming, is I get to talk about this random crap like this that I enjoy. There's this one person the other day to where I was just like talking, I forget what game I was playing. Oh yeah, I was playing a battle royale, and I was talking about something like this, and they're like, I like your streams, no one. I feel like I get smarter every time I do one. And I'm like, well, that's good. And I'm like, but the way he typed it, it was like, I feel like I 30 IQ every time I watch your stream. And I'm like, wait. I'm like, are you losing 30 IQ or are you gaining 30 IQ? And he's like, I'm gaining 30 IQ. And I'm like, that's nice. There's too much brain rot. But obviously, like, take anything I say with a grain of salt. Like, you can obviously look it up, find sources that are more reliable than some random dude on YouTube for all this information about agriculture and then forest fires. I mean, like, the national parks definitely keep on pumping out that, forest fire stuff too. God, but it really does upset me sometimes when I see California mistreat their forests like that, because those trees are so huge. Like, you could do so much with that material, and then they don't do anything with it, and then they fall, and then they just have like a natural disaster on them, which just sucks so hard. I feel like I'm not nuking hard enough as Ember, and I feel like I have to reevaluate my build with her. So I want to be able to hit a button, and then everything just gets nuked. I need to open up a window, because my room's getting hot. God, I'm only like 30 minutes into my room's already getting hot. This is what happens when I close my door, though, because I got other people. And I don't want to bother them by me just like sitting here yapping and playing a game. I gotta open the window now. Let's turn off that ability, return it back on. Oh. The window has been opened. Wait, can I reach those guys? Oh, God, I can't reach those guys. Yeah, this is still a work in progress for Ember. You know what I hate? They changed the Inferno ability. So instead of just hitting everything in the radius, you have to be able to look at them and make contact. And I'm like, God, I'm like, that like nerfed that ability. Like there was a time when everyone would play Ash, like the most ninja Warframe. He had smoke bombs, he had shurikens, he had like an assassinate fourth ability to where it would assassinate or like hit up to 18 targets automatically. But now they reworked the ability, so you have to look at the targets, paint them, and then hit the ability. And I'm like, wow. It's the same exact ability, but you need line of sight, and you need to put in extra work versus just hitting a button. And then, like, everyone, like, I've never seen anyone drop a character so fast. Because that was the main thing. It was spam assassinate builds on Ash. He also has a third, I can't remember what it was though. There's so many Warframes though. There's some Warframes I have no clue what they do. And it's absolutely an exhilarating feeling to know that there's Warframes that exist in this game again. And I have no clue what they do. To me, that's like such a magical feeling. It's like playing Warframe new again. Kind of. Oh, let's hit you. No, I really do like my build that I have, or my companion. So, a lot of people that play Warframe, they're like, I want the dog, I want the cat. And I'm like, nah. Give me the Death Cube. That's my guy right there. Death Cube Prime. That's my companion of choice. Because everyone's be sleeping on Death Cube. Because one, he's insanely aggressive. With a name like Death Cube, you know you've got to be hyper aggression on everything that exists. But he has a bunch of funny mods that basically let him print energy, and then I can also have him make ghost copies of himself and his weapon, up to 3 of them, and they'll like wander around, go through walls, and then just fire his primary weapon, which I just got the new weapon on him, which basically is just a missile pod, and he just fires rockets all over the place that just spread corrosive and fire and just death on everything. Think of it just like napalm. So I just got a bunch of little floating ghost cubes floating around, and every time they assist in a kill, for every 10th kill they assist in, they drop an energy orb. And energy orbs make the world go round in Warframe. It doesn't matter what you're doing, energy orbs are always helpful. Whether your build gains health from energy orbs, or you consume a ton of energy, or what you do. And if you don't know what energy is because you've never played Warframe, it's that little bar in the bottom right. That number, that 612. That funny little number right down there is the energy bar. I wonder, can I get more headshots? Yes, no, maybe so.
Additional life support has arrived.
I like how the game's like, wow, you got additional shield capacity. It's like, I don't really need it. I got so much over health, over shield, that I didn't really need the extra shield capacity. I like Ember too, because with my little energy printer, Death Cube, because she burns through energy just idly, every 100 energy I burn through, she just craps out another cube. Or Death Cube himself craps out another cube. Boy, this is good. Hello and welcome. I'm just committing mass murder against these genetic abominations, as they should be exterminated from our galaxy. It's okay. They're a hive mind. They'll all feel it. You know what I always find weird? I feel like being a part of a hive mind is worse, because they're like, wow, all the zombies are on a hive mind. And I'm like, how come when I dome one of these zombies with blunt force trauma, the other zombies don't feel it? Explain that to me. Unless it's like some like super scientific reason to it's like, well, it doesn't do that because if it did work like that, then it wouldn't work, and then this and that and the other thing, and I'm like, that's lame. Lame. Anyways, I hope you're having a good day. I got a late start. I messed up getting my allergy pill. I forgot. I got it late, so I'm just congested, which sucks. Where are all the enemies? That's what I want to know. I feel like, so oftentimes in Warframe, whenever you're playing a mission like this, there's always one per player to where all of the enemies are just swarming on them and only on them for God knows what reason. And if I like ran off by myself right now, I don't think I'd encounter that many bad dudes, which sucks. You know, there's another part of me where I'm like, I feel like I should have put on a Warframe that got bonus loot drops. But then again, I'm like, I just want to play fire. I want to set everything on fire. Playing with fire in Warframe is fun. If I just fire at a head height, do these things even have a head? Yeah, they have a head. I'm hitting their head. I know the little dog ones, the head's like twisted around and it's like pointed towards the ground. And I'm like, that's kind of messed up. But also I can kind of see where the human body was before it got contorted into that abomination. You guys ever play Callisto Protocol or at least seen it? God, that game, like, it was like Dead Space, but not Dead Space. And it flopped. It flopped hard. I can see why it flopped. I played through the whole game, and I'm like, some of this makes sense. Some of this, I'm like, I don't think Callisto Protocol deserved that treatment. Whoops. Alright, I can activate Breach Surge. I got the helmet system, so I'm supposed to be throwing a fireball, but I changed it because I was like, I don't want the fireball. I really like hanging out in these tubes. Because look at that, you can just funnel them all through on this tile set, and then I can just kind of low maintenance, just kind of shoot at them endlessly. As long as I don't run out of, like, you know, life support. Kind of important detail. Kind of need oxygen. Oh my god. Let's get some extra health. Health. Getting the health. Where am I at? I'm at level 28 on Ember. Alright, active reload. Keep firing. Oh, I'm getting kind of smoked slightly. Let's just keep hitting this, healing up, because every time I hit this and it hits somebody, I get health. Health's good. Everyone likes health. Alright, let's do that. Blind all these dudes. Ember has so much in her kit that I never realized she had. So what's a big thing in Warframe in the higher levels is this thing called armor strip. Because when you get to higher levels, basically all the enemies have armored health bars, which just makes them a pain. So you either need an element to melt it off or an ability. And a lot of Warframes do not have abilities to strip it off, so a lot of people opt for the elemental option, or having a secondary or like a designated gun for priming. Wow, I am kind of just obliterating this room. Stomp, 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 stomp. Oh, they're coming from behind now. I see. I see. Got it. Trying to get me from behind. I'm not gonna let that fly. I'm not gonna let that happen. That. No, Warframe has its own little like battle pass thing, and I'm not sure how I feel about it, because there's some stuff in the battle pass where I'm like, wow, that was so cool. I wish I could get that, and then it's just like gone forever, and I'm like, I hate that so much. Old Nightwave stuff just being gone forever just frustrates me to no end. There was this one thing I really wanted, and I was like, and I didn't get it, and I was like, frick. I really wanted that. I wanted that so bad.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Hey, I maxed out Ember. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Had enough of these, dudes. Chumps. Losers. You flesh mounds. Disappointing flesh mounds. They're not just any old mounds of flesh. They're disappointing ones. I just realized I have the Extinguishing Dragon key still on. So all my DPS is getting absolutely obliterated. I totally forgot to take that off the other day. I had it on for a challenge, and I was like, easy peasy. I gotta get rid of this. I've been selling these missions. I was wondering why I wasn't doing so much damage. Look at that. I'm like, I should be doing way more than just a few K. Can I crouch? Is there a crouch button? I know there's a crouch button. I'm crouching. You know, that person's being extremely annoying by just shooting me at that. Gonna just like keep walking around so this person can't hit me. There we go.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Alright, maxed out, maxed out. I need to get this stupid key off of me. What did I get? I got some ribbon silver. Other junk. Nanospores I got 6,000. Well, oh well. I got plastids. Plastids are important. They're the material you're gonna just want constantly. Alright. That's taken off. Now I have more DPS.
As ready
Whoops.
as you
Alright.
will ever be.
Upgrade. I bet you she is. Yup. Energy siphon on. Alright, so take that off. Let's put on corrosive projection. That will just strip more armor passively. Or I can go with Thompson Hills. Wait, I could go with maybe what squad deals 25% extra damage against a marked enemy. No, I'm not. I don't want that. Rifle scavenger, no. No. Shotgun savvy. No, there's nothing really here that I'm like, yep, I need this. Alright, Archon Intensify is not what I want. Intensify. We'll go with the Umbral Intensify. And then I got a whole 13. I could probably go with... What does this stretch do? Oh, electric damage? Nah. Durability. Not durability. Duration for abilities. There's Energy Nexus. Receive more energy. What is this maxed out? Plus 3 energy a second? That's kind of huge. But no. Alright, I can probably go with a Streamline for now. Get away with that. And then... Extra slot. I can probably get a base Power Drift. And then just call it there. Yeah, 5% chance to resist knockdown. Knockdowns are annoying. Or minimap can show crates up to 7 meters. No, I don't need that. I already have that. Technically, kind of, sort of. Stealth, plus 3 meters to enemy radar. No, I already got that. My companion handles all that crap. The bestest boy, Death Cube. Is there a better Swift Death augment? Or... Assault mode, Sentinel will attack the first visible enemy within 27 meters.
Operator, Ordis has determined the secrets to happiness. A combination of heightened dopamine
I guess I only have the
levels
one
and a
Swift
terrible memory.
Death,
You're welcome.
which is specific for Death Cube. I mean, like, I might as well just, hit him with a Forma in that. Alright, fusion complete. Another fusion complete, and what does this do? Injured by the companions have a 25% chance to drop health orbs. Alright, that's actually kind of huge. So, every time my companions hurt somebody and they die, they have a chance to drop health. I mean, like, why wouldn't I want to apply that? Everything's now maxed out on my companion. The only thing I'm missing now are the prime mods for the companion, which I can just get over time. Or trade for. Do I want to adjust the drip on the Death Cube? See what kind of skins we got for Death Cube. We got What is this? Ew. I guess that's supposed to be a dragon, but it doesn't have a head. There's base Death Cube, and then there's Death Cube Prime, and then we got Ortis the Sentinel skin. Nah, I like watching my cubes floating around. My little men. I wish to upgrade this again. Alright, so we shall set that to a D slot. Alright, that is not good. Let's remove that. Down to the V. Galvanized chambers. So sorry for this, but you know, this is just a little upkeep between runs. That's gotta happen occasionally. Upkeep's very important. And like that, I have improved everything in my kit. Well, my main Warframe and companion. Now I'm able to do more DPS. Alright, what do we got? We got defense infested. And Chroma gets more strength and health. Europa, yeah, I want to do it.
For this arbitration, we bestow upon you the gift of mortality.
Alright, oh, we gotta defend a person?
Attack us and we will counter.
Oh, this sucks. This sucks the biggest nards. At least it's an open space, kind of. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. Reload, reload, reload. Somebody's dog just got bodied instantly.
Let's go.
How are we supposed to do this? This is stupid. Why can't I see the other people's frames too now? Ooh, I need that vital steel essence. So are all these defenses for this mission just like whacked out of their minds?
We have to win this.
And when I mean whacked out of their minds, I mean like the weird targets. Because yesterday I had like a column or pillar, a big, like, a thing. And then now I'm having this dude to defend. Or am I just getting like crazy unlucky? Alright, we got a mag. Mag's good. Everyone likes mag. Not everybody, but ooh, that was weird. I like mag.
Come on.
Whack. Who else wants to die? I'm really tempted to add Ice Wave to Ember just so I could what's the words I'm looking for? proc explosive effects without the help of a weapon or something else.
Let's go on the offensive.
Oh my gosh, this damage is so much better without the extinguishing key. So much better. Oh my god. You know what I gotta do? I gotta do this week's Archon hunt and get the Archon shard.
Extraction is ready.
Yeah, I don't want to be
Handle
here.
more of the
I'm just gonna
enemy.
dip. We don't have a full 4 stack.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
For the Lotus.
For the Lotus. It's really weird to think, like, when you first get into Warframe, you're like, I only maxed out at level 30 and the enemies don't have a max level. This is so insanely unfair. And then you start to realize slowly over time, you're like, wait a second. Like, you're absolutely just starting to roll over everything in existence. And you're like, I'm level 30, I'm killing guys at level 80. I'm like, how these numbers don't add up? And then you realize the modding system's like what it's all about. And then you get more into the modding system and you're like, wow, it's just a really simple system. Equipped 8 mods that augment your weapon in Warframe, and then you just kind of go, and then over time they just kept adding update after update after update, so there's more slots, more mods, more possibilities for genocide. But I gotta do this week's Archon hunt, so we got a spy, a disruption, and then a showdown. This should be easy though. It should be like a little in and out. Kill some stuff. Maybe not kill some stuff. No, I want to kill stuff. Why would you never not want to kill stuff?
We must understand Pazul to understand his Narmer. You know these vaults. Get in. Find what you can.
Oh, Natar.
The last guy not moving.
Cracked.
Well, it doesn't matter if he's not moving. It's giving us plenty of time to charge up some energy.
Even you will understand.
There are only 3 of these things?
We have to win this.
Oh, it's a disruption, not an arbitration. I thought it was an arbitration.
Increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands.
It was arbitration the last level. Wow, this kind of, I don't want to say sucks, big, booty cheeks. Oh,
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
all right, let's add the fire. There we go. Whoops. There we go.
You've triggered
Hack
the
successful.
alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure. You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
I biffed. I biffed hard. I biffed so hard. I was like, how did they catch me? I didn't shoot at anything.
We allowed the enemy to destroy all their data. This mission is over. You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure.
Normally when you do a spy mission, you could lose like one of them, and then that's it. Unless this one's probably different, which I think it is. Let me see if there's something I can do with Death Cube's gun real quick. Definitely do want to adjust that. If I can. Which I can't. What is this at? This is already at 10, so I can't really do much. I wish there was an option to just tell Death Cube not to shoot at the guys not shooting at us. But unfortunately, he is a little sociopath, and he thirsts for blood. And that's what I raised him to do. Alright, I need to try that again. But this time not throw like there's no tomorrow. I'm trying to think right now because I'm not familiar with this tile set of spy. So right now I'm in my brain. I'm like, all right, I'm like, if I get this tile set, I can move like this tile set like this. And I'm like, no, I can't because I'm like, I don't have any prior experience with this tile set. Like most other tile sets, I'm like, I know like the back of my hand. Except for like these ones.
We must understand Pazul to understand his Narmer. You know these vaults. Get in. Find what you can.
Oh, Natar. I am no mere
God, I need a Warframe lore video so bad.
humility. Abase yourself, and you, even you, will understand.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Tenno, be on the lookout for...
Alright, Breach Surge combined with Inferno is kind of awesome. I'm not going to lie. I just watched all those guys melt. Am I getting a headshot? Maybe. It looked like a headshot. It felt like a headshot. If it looks like a headshot, it felt like a headshot, it was most likely a headshot. Alright, I'll slowly make my way to C. Unless they're all the way at C already. Right now I'm just trying to figure out, Death Cube's range.
You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure.
Did I just, like... Did they trigger that alarm? Oh, come on. Okay, so losing one means you lose them all. All right, I'm selling. I'm the one that's selling. I'm the crapper. Well, I didn't know the beam at the front door was going to be the one that's like, all right, yeah, you can't do anything. Yeah, I'm just going to leave the squad now. Going to give Death Cube a stern talking to about why we don't shoot people immediately when we're attempting to, you know, steal secrets that are definitely not ours. I wonder if I can get more swift death. I mean, like, swift death and assault mode are the exact same mod. Now that I'm looking at them, like, they literally level up the exact same. Anyways, Spare parts is actually kind of cool. Alright, so I get enemy radar with animal instincts. About to, I don't know what to do. My god, wait, self-destruct? Self-destruct's just kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Take Ember off.
If lost upon the plains
Where's
outside
Volt?
Cetus,
Volt,
you may
Volt,
derive
Volt, Volt, Volt,
sustenance
Volt,
from
Volt.
mineral-dense termite droppings, which the
Volt.
Ostrons call Ito Da. You
My
may
speedy
also
boy.
perform a consonant again
The
for
fastest
its
lad that I have. That's the appropriate level at the
full
moment.
action.
Why bother trying to be invisible the entire time when you could just beat the timer? You know, I still, every time I see it, the only thing I think about is just, like, anybody who has YT or, like, TTV in their name with, like, Twitch TV, I'm like, if you have to advertise your channel in that way, shape, or form, I'm like, I don't think you have that good of a channel. Honest to God, I'm like, I feel like you just, like, are trying everything you can to advertise, and you think that's, like, what you're supposed to do. But I feel like that's just, like, wrong. Every time. Every time I check their channel out, like, most, like, 99% of the time, they have literally no followers, and they've literally done nothing with their channel. Like, they made it, and they're like, did not get famous, and then they're like, well, I tried. And it's like, no, you don't just, like, oh. Alright, so he's on that
Stay
one.
focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Right. Here you go.
You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure.
Can I? No, there's no way I'm making it to C. No way, no how, no way, shape, or form. Yeah, C was retrieved. I gotta go to B. B seems like the appropriate one I need to be at. Pun unintended. I didn't want that. I don't want to say B. Jump over that. It's really nice just to be really fast sometimes. Oh, he's already at it. I'm not gonna bother going in there and then like trying to get up there and show him up.
Excellent work.
Because that's just a bad idea every time.
Tenno, I'm truly sorry for everything. I saw the truth far too late. She will never forgive me. But you will, won't you?
You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure.
Come on.
Data
They
is
did it.
already verified.
I
Retrieval
was
successful.
not that helpful, but that's okay.
My brother is unwell.
We do not
I will
not jub.
burn
We do
the
not
sickness
judge
out of
fish
him
on their
if I
tree
have to.
climbing ability. We judge fish on their swimming ability.
Who's in control now,
I swim.
suckers?
I do not climb.
Security override.
I don't know where I'm getting lost in the metaphor sauce here,
Alarms reset.
but you know what I mean, right? Picking up what I'm putting down, sniffing what I'm smelling.
Let's go.
Wait, he has a motorcycle here? I didn't know you could just take the motorcycle wherever you wanted to. Also, it looks like it's like a ghost motorcycle because he's invisible. Is that it? That's it. Wow, that guy had an entire speech about, like, please don't throw. I just want to be done so bad. I can't believe they literally just started up the next mission and then didn't even bother, like, waiting. I hate players like that, starting the timer immediately.
Pazul has stowed sacred Narmer artifacts in Corpus conduits. We need to ransack them. Little Duck will guide you.
How about the rock trail?
Allied Faye's selling the latest in asset security. Conduits. Put the key in and you can pull the shinies out. Trick is, you gotta wait to open. Something happens to the conduit before you can pull the goods. You don't get the goods. Ever. Also, the bleeders Allied sold the tech to will try to
What
kill you.
happened?
Give that console the old bypass so we can get this thing started. This isn't your regular vault job. Allied B sold the conduits with interference routines specifically designed for the Tenno. Don't you line up? I've got some workarounds. Conduit keys are carried by high ranking.
I'm like still in shock that that happened.
See what they've got.
Let's go.
I can't believe I turned the corner and it was just instant. Like, was the fire out of the wall the thing that killed me? Or was it something else?
First key. Right. Find a matching conduit.
Let's go on the offensive.
Demo unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit.
I'm just... Oh... I keep shooting it in the head till it dies. Like, it's gonna die at some point if I keep shooting it. Hildren, Kuvaro, and Jade. I just realized my awesome, super cool ability to absorb all the damage is not absorbing the damage. Activate that. You know, I haven't found overload. Frick was that? Photon rifle, Lux rifle, and the Torrid.
That monk got past you, and now the conduit's blown. Move on. Move on.
Oh. I feel like I'm not doing that much, at least not yet, but I'm having weird emotions, not weird emotions, but I'm like trying to figure out where the frick these keys are if these guys are just hoarding them.
Care to live up to your reputation and try again?
Alright, so it looks like we're just gonna have to go an extra round because we failed one of the rounds. Because no one was paying attention. I mean, like, technically I was no one and I was not paying attention, so that is a factual statement.
Wide open, sunshine. Here we go.
We fought with honor. Attack us and we will counter.
I'm so happy I have the face mask on my dude. I don't like looking at his face. I like the mask better.
Old mate, knock it down till she pops.
God, I love having overshields. It's nice. Convenient. It's wild to watch Breach Surge go between enemies and... Why does this keep turning off? Do I just keep running out of energy? Is that it?
Offers freedom. Is that so terrible? Freedom from desire and responsibility.
Or no, I keep on getting disrupted because they have disruptors, so they keep on deactivating Warframe abilities. That's what's freaking happening. Oh, that's all right. Alright, he should be just getting pounded with every element under the sun.
Move and strike. We have to win this.
Demo units looking to depart this mortal coil and take you with it. Keep it clear of that conduit.
dead. Never coming back. Ever. Never, ever coming back. Hopefully.
Fiddling with an incoming routine. How's that feel?
For the Lotus.
Lifesteal Tenno. Wait, is that a buff for us or a buff for them?
Why is our ally called you lot betrayers anyway? No matter.
Alright, one more round.
Bulk signal returns. Dig in.
Let's go.
I didn't hit any. Oh, I hate hitting abilities and then being like, nope, no hits.
Next burst, same as the first. Mind you don't get flanked.
You know what I like about Ember's fourth ability? It procs that little fire tornado on them, but if another enemy gets caught up in it, they'll also start getting tornadoed. So I need to kill this guy over here. White key goes in the white hole, but we don't need the white hole because I get to just leave now.
We got as much as we're getting, hotshot. We are a
Was that? Oh, I know what that ability is now. He's using the Alchemist's Warframe dash ability to leave behind that trail of ick. I think. Alright. And another mission to where we just leave the squad. I don't want to be with those guys because they suck. Starting the timer immediately. So freaking rude. I don't know why it's giving me the mission complete a second time. Whoops, wait, wrong one. All right, there we go. Up here. It's gonna feel so good getting this Archon hunt over with. What's in here? What is that? Axion. Alright, I'm not... Oh, there we go. Alright, some wisp stuff. Always helps.
her. Stay on the move. Those eyes can kill. Pazul has barred the way to us heathens, but stolen Deacon Veils should allow you to deceive the barrier.
Is that a Titania I just saw just zoom past me? God, come on. No! I can finally get through this. Yeah, that was just Titania just zooming past. So nice, just being able to fly through everything. Show up super late, get nothing. Do that to help them recharge. They may be out of energy. I don't know. Oh, this may be a problem.
I will not stand idly aside while she and Pazul devour mine. Be my sword, Tenno. Strike.
Alright, that was very strange and bizarre and weird. Other words for saying how absolutely bonkers that just was. I'm not sure if I'm getting a headshot, but I think its head's supposed to be in that vicinity. Hopefully, most likely, yes.
You dealt with Archon Naira expertly, Tenno. Her kind may expect no mercy, no protection.
How are these guys just teleporting around? Oh, I got Tau Forge. Oh my god, that is absolutely amazing. All right, they had Torrid, AK-52, and the Famona. Famona. All right, so reds give you melee crit damage, primary status chance, secondary critical chance, ability strength, and ability duration. Maximum energy on spawn, so I spawn in with more energy, effectiveness on health orbs, effectiveness on energy orbs, casting speeds, and parkour velocity. Health, shield, energy, plus 150% armor, plus 5% health regeneration. Alright, I feel like the health regeneration goes insanely hard on Nidus or Warframes that only have health bars. So I'm glad I got one blue Tau Forge. I'm not really feeling it for the yellow. Ooh, was a weird burp. Alright, how do I make more shards? Select the same color of Archon shards to focus on one type of combat advantage or diversify your shards using the most well-balanced approach. I wish I had reds, but I don't got reds in a perfect world, so I don't got no reds. There's also a Stella. The void touchstones contain his ominous station. Demios? Those shards. What do those have to do with? Well, I like the red shards. The red shards are the coolest, so not messing around with those. My dog. Just being a dog. Dog, a dog, dog, dog.
Hey, matey. Boo. You're a good
So
sort,
weird that their
ain't
heads are in their
Expected you
torso.
to stick a knife in Carl's back before long, but you never did. Had me eye on you. Would have hated killing a good customer. Nah, I reckon we're cut from the same cloth. We're real mates, aren't we? Yeah. Real mates. Don't ever forget it.
Alright, Chipper. I like you. You're
Nothing
nice.
fancy, but top shelf in my book.
Looks like I can finally buy Taliban
I don't
blueprint.
do special orders, princess. What you
Not
see
Taliban.
is what you get.
Stixes. Helmet blueprints. All the other stuff.
Suit yourself. No worries.
Do you have more Archon shards available somehow? I remember there was a way to buy them, but I remember they got rid of that. Oh, I remember last time I played, I was like, I got to home, I like got almost to the end of my grind for a lot of these factions, and then I was like so burnt out. I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm like, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. But anyways, back into my ship. Gotta figure out what I'm doing now. I think I should look up a video of some kind that I don't know what to look up though. You need more help in general.
Otis has determined the secret.
Let's go do these missions. We got pizza slices. We got compete. Terminate. Do I get more for doing the Steel Path missions? I don't think so. Do I? I do get more for the Steel Path mission. Well, let's just keep it nice and low for now. Alright, so it looks like I can't do that. Which one of these is exterminate, exterminate? The Hell Scrub Scandal. Hell Scrub, Tech Rot. Assassinate. I think the Tech Rot's what I want. These guys. These guys I can kill. They're also immune to gas effects, which anyone uses gas effects. It's not the most popular damage type, honestly, gas. You ever see people using it? You always feel like, whoa, it'll be like gas attacks constantly. That's such a good damage type, and it's like, it never is. I need to do some void relics sometime today. Whoops.
Code I wrote.
There we go.
Make it spit up the hell scrubbers that Scaldra lost when they tried to purge this area. Oh boy, Scaldra's gonna be so PO'd when they see us using their kit.
Alright, so let's go get that scrubber.
That carne I left in the fridge for 2 months? Let the hell scrubbers sit too long, and they'll spawn the same sort of thing, but, you know, with a crap ton of predatory hardware. Shoot off any buildup before it converts you to past 10. Knock the pus sacks off that scrubber before they sprout ahead.
Right, there we go. I was gonna say, I'm like, where the frick did my damage go? Alright, get that up. Start generating some energy. Kill that fellow. Kill this fellow over there. Where's this light come? Oh, it's the Jade dudes. I forgot they added the Jade Eximus. Gosh, you don't see him often, too. Really don't.
My code is working. Hell scrubbers primed, tech rot regurgitating. Watch out for Scaldra. They want those scrubbers back to protect their own.
Alright, let's activate this scrubber. I'm by myself, which sucks.
Hell scrubber activated, contamination dropping.
What the heck? I thought everyone was doing these missions yesterday. Now there's like no one doing these missions? Hold up. Why is this like this? Abort this mission. I wish to go to the mall. Send me to the mall. I want the mall. I want a soft pretzel.
Look, don't try to speak.
Is there a way for me to check my standing while I'm sitting here? Or no, I think I gotta go specifically to
Always something. Yo,
an NPC.
let's see what you got.
I got like no standing, and I wish to get more standing. Food crystal. It's just saying these are all just located around the world. Chug a long 6-pack. Oh, chugging along 6. Oh my, that's actually a really good. I really like that.
Ay, pobrecito. You got it.
Alright, so Nyx is downstairs with the arcanes. Collect those arcanes.
Quincy, I need you to talk to our civilian operatives about updating their surveillance detection routes.
Where's the... Oh, it's upstairs. I forget. I'm like, how do I get the stupid future room? Future room's upstairs. Is this... Oh, it's the... What's-my-call-it room. Let's do more of my focuses. Oh, increase operators' energy regeneration. I don't want to spend an Eidolon shard, though. Flinging through an enemy causes 30% chance to disarm. Fling a disarm enemy regenerates operator stuff. No. Second ability emits a radial burst. Operator. Inner Might allows abilities to be cast without using energy or shields, but requires a 60-second cooldown. That's what Inner Might does. Just a free cast. Energy pickups grant 50% additional energy over 5 seconds. God, that's really good. That's so good. Especially because I play a lot of caster frames. Precision headshot damage increased from 40 to 60 on enemies afflicted by temporal drag. Second ability emits a radial burst, slows an enemy. We'll upgrade you to no quarter. Killing and disarming an enemy increases operator energy again. Fireboy, hello and welcome. I'm just upgrading myself here a little bit. Unbind Void Siphon. Void Siphon do? No. I'm not gonna unbind that. Alright, I'm just upgrading my operator dude right now. I'll agree to that. I still have a butt ton of focus, though, in that. What do I have for Madurai? Increased damage and operator damage by 5%. Void Strike. Just a lot of stuff to just be more powerful. I like the little dabs. Thank you, Fireboy. It's been slow today. It's just been me just kind of talking to myself. Talking about random subjects. Just kind of being by myself at this moment. Can I adjust his appearance so he doesn't look so edgy? Oh, I can make him less edgy. All right, let's make him less edgy. Somehow. Ugh. Open hood. Closed hood. It's still really edgy. Less edgy. Drifter sleeves. Jack, hello and welcome. Yo, I like the new look. Thank you. I'm just trying to make him look less edgy. If that's a thing. How do I change his... Oh, here we go. Hood. Ew. Alright, we're just gonna keep that on. Drifter body. I only have 2 options. I got the super shell and then yeah, I'm just gonna keep him as is, I think. Let's just cover his face, though. Their faces just disturb me. All right. I'm still trying to figure out how to get standing for these guys over here. They're just kind of confusing in the way they operate sometimes. Let's just do an exterminate, you know? Exterminates can't go bad. You run through, you kill everything, you go home. Easy mission, you know? So what I'm trying to do right now is just try and get some standing for the standing cap resets later tonight. I have a prime. Oh yeah.
Not good for anything with a pulse, including
I feel like a ton of people have like a ton of primes. I know I tried to collect all the primes, or I used to collect all the primes, and then I collected them all, and then they came out with new ones, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really feel like paying for more. Oh geez, I was like, where's the objective? I literally just said we're doing exterminate. And I just gotta... God, these guys are so squishy. Literally built like marshmallows. But all my gear is primed if it has a prime version of it.
This sector is home to a Skull.
I know a lot of people for like endgame weapons, they like to choose the incarnate weapons because the incarnate weapons are amazing. Because incarnates is just a way of making bad weapons better. But there's so much stuff in Warframe now that they've put to like upscale the damage constantly throughout its life, that it's absolutely obscene the amount of loot that's just in the game now. Like, I look at some of the loot that's in this game now, and I'm like, holy crap. I'm like, this is like so freaking much constantly. What is this? Did that used to be a guy? Floppy Opie. Oh, I hope that isn't what I think it is for his name, but I think it is, in which case he disgusts me to my core. These guys know how to get the caches open, which is extremely important, which I love. Yo, but can the operator have a kid? No, the operator's the operator and the drifter's the drifter. If that makes sense.
You looted the clubhouse. Guess what? Their heaviest hitters are now on the way. How dare they blame us? We will not be their scapegoats.
Yeah, there's two versions. It's like, Warframe was like, wow, you were like a kid and you got exposed to like space gamma rays, and now you control space robots. And I'm like, this makes sense. This is okay. It's a video game. I'm playing it for the murder, not so much the plot. But now it's like, oh man. It got weird. The plot got all tangled up with space entities, you know, beings from beyond the edge of reality and all that other junk, and you really do need a full lore video to start breaking down Warframe at this point in its life. Which isn't bad, but it isn't good sometimes. Some games, you know, if there's lore videos, people love those, and some games where it's like I have to do homework on the game to know what's going on. That's kind of dumb. Because no one likes doing homework on a video game. Like looking up builds, everyone likes looking up builds, but no one likes looking up a video to know what's going on. The game should just tell you. Can a Warframe have a kid? No, a Warframe is not a thing. Unless it is a thing. If that makes sense. I hope that answers your question. But, no, most Warframes are just circuits. And fleshy, synthetic, fleshy bits. That aren't circuits. But they are circuits. But they're sci-fi. It's sci-fi flesh. You know, sci-fi flesh. It's like the carbon synthetic skin that goes over the androids in whatever universe you want to, like, imagine.
That's the last of them. Time to go home.
But, we make them in 3D printers, so... Like, if you play Warframe, there's, Oh, yeah, you told me you had Prime, so you play, but, they come out of a 3D printer. If something comes out of a 3D printer that could have a child, I'd be very surprised. Did we kill everything? We did kill everything. You know what I want to do? I want a bike. Bike. Flip. Oh, they don't really talk. Warframes are just empty vessels, so they're just like suits. But they're not suits? That's weird. And Warframe's weird. They're not too clear on it, and it's one of those things where it's like you're looking up a whole lore video. Because for like the first DLC, you know, like the War Within and like the first Dream DLCs that they added or updates, it was like, wow, we're actually a person and not just a machine. And when Warframe released in like 2011, everyone's like, whoa, cool sci-fi people. And then that was it. It was just like, but now they keep on adding update every year, every so often. It's like, wow, this is like not anything what I expected at all. Alright, so I collected more junk to upgrade my standing with these dudes, but not to the point I thought it was. Can you look at my ship? I mean, like, I have to, like, stop everything I'm doing, find you, party you, and then visit your ship, and then look around your ship. Which I'm not too keen on doing at this moment in time.
When you got a minute, I need a few simple tools fabricated.
Because I'm trying to max out my standing with these dudes for today before the reset happens in an hour. Because grinding standing's always freaking annoying.
Alright then.
Get around her! Alright, there we go. Wait, no, I need to stay up here. It's on the second floor. Sci-fi room. Sci-fi room! Sci-fi room! Get in there. Alright. Alright, so I managed to get a butt ton of stuff. Did I do the assassinate? No, they changed up assassinates. What is this? The Legadite Hunt? I have no clue what that is, so I think I'm just gonna go with a Steel Path. Exterminate? No, I'm just gonna go with the normal and just go with the Exterminate round 2. But, yeah, the standing resets in an hour, and I really want to try and just get as much standing as humanly possible. Alright. What did he just drop? Did he drop a... Wait. Can he drop blast ammo? I always forget blast is a thing that you can also spec into and not a cause that you can make.
Use the furball charges to melt the locks and get inside. But I gotta tell you, they will not be happy about it if you do.
Okay, they can be unhappy about it.
Skuldra on high alert! Your window of opportunity to get into the cache is closing! Find the furball charges.
Alright, wait. I gotta get to the cache as fast as possible. Do you have a charge? No. Hit you with a big rock. Big rock, big rock.
There's barely any tech rot in the area. This is purely a civilian purge. Clearing out locals so the Skuldra loyal can move in? I hate Skuldra.
Get that. Jump up here. Unlock the cache. Glide over here. That into that cache. Alright, vent, you know, I'm just gonna turn off that ability so it stops draining everything. Unidentified object, yes!
Victor! The spoils. And the extremely pissed off bad guys.
Man, I really need to look up a video on how to locate all the other stuff. Zayban, hello and welcome. Hey, I'm glad I could make it. Thank you for being able to make it. It's been slow for a while. Jack here has been very helpful and very friendly. You know, he's just pleasant in general, though. You know, just making some nice conversation about just Warframe and the grinding sessions in which I'm undertaking right now. I'm a little lost, but it's okay because there's enemies. I can kill them. Activate that. I just keep shooting them in the head, like, they're gonna die, right? Like, they should, right? Right? Right. Right. Why am I talking to myself? You know, I'm talking to myself like a crazy person. Strip all the armor off of you. You don't need armor, silly Billy. But I really do hope, whatchamacallits.
Time to come home.
My brain's getting all scrambled right now. It's almost been 2 hours. So this is around the time my brain starts getting scrambled. I can't make sentences. But, whatchamacallits. I really do hope I get to that point on my channel to where I can just, like, play whatever. Like, I'm playing Warframe today. And people are just like, yo, you know what? I just enjoy listening to no one just ramble about anything. Like, I was just rambling on about agriculture earlier and forestry. And how, like, forest fires happen and all that stuff. And, you know, like, the circle of life and all that junk. And it was, like, the completely most random rant ever. But it was slightly educational. And it was just kind of fun to talk about it. And I feel like I'm opening up these crates, and I should not be opening up these crates. So I'm just gonna get on my motorcycle and get the heck out of here. If I can. Jump over that. There we go. Took me a minute to get there, but I got there. I didn't get any freaking items, though. I got another arcane, so those caches have arcanes. so this place is called Halvania. Let me go on my phone real quick. I'm gonna Google a quick Google, just like the standing and stuff. Wow, I really feel bad. I've just been like just grinding and talking this entire time. It's like I feel like the moment people came in, I was like, all right, I need to look this up. I keep putting it off. Warframe. What was it called? Halvania? Halvania standing. Grind. There we go. Alright, so we got fast and easy, hex standing. That's what it's called? It's not Halvania. Or, I mean, like, hex is a lot easier to say than Halvania. Going down to Halvania. We got all your needs. We got 2x4s. We got screws. We got nails. We got this thing. I don't know what this thing is, but it's a thing, and you can get it here. Alright, let's get out of there. Do some quick modding.
Saddle up.
Wish to remove that. I wish to put something useful here. Ooh, heavy shot, high voltage. Want high voltage? No, I don't want high voltage. Is it getting cold? Yeah. All right. What was the last thing I wanted to put on this stupid gun? I can't remember. It wasn't radiation. It was. Oh my gosh! I feel like my brain's gonna explode. I can't remember. Yes. All right. Let's just put this on. More multi-shot. Everyone loves multi-shot. Multi-shot's good. Right. Makes the world go round. Makes people dead. What I want. I got pets. I got pets, you know. I got the Warframe pets. I have cat. I have Death Cube. I have real cat that's not in Warframe. I got to close my door. What the? I was like, I pulled my earbuds out and I'm holding my earbuds and I'm like, I'm holding my earbuds and I feel something in my ear still. And I'm really confused and I'm still really confused. But like, I get my door and this is a really weird feeling. And then I realize I have a third earbud in my ear. And that's my story of how I have a third earbud and didn't know I had a third earbud. And that's the things I wanted to talk about, and that is the thing, and that is it. And stupid.
Ordis finds it odd that humans only get a few years to live, yet spend most of that time
Doing everything wrong.
learning how to live.
All right. I need to go back to Holivia. Alright, so I got exterminate at 60. Alright, so the differences between these is the enemy faction. So we got gooey ooey people with monitors stuck in them, and we got weird soldiers with gas weapons, which is definitely some form of a war crime.
Scaldra on high alert! Your window of opportunity to get into the cache is closing! Find fervent charges.
Alright, so basically the fastest way to get standing is finding the caches. Not the caches, the... Oh, with the fricks. What the fricks are they called? The weird relics of the past.
And it looks like it's gonna be the big guns.
Have you done this, Andrew? All this junk. Alright. Alright, dissolve the lock. I'm hitting the lock to dissolve it.
To the victor! The spoils. And the extremely pissed off bad guys.
Did we get that cash? I wasn't paying attention. I was talking to my dude. But anyways, can you walk to Tennessee? I would never, ever make it to Tennessee. Also, I have no clue where I am. Half the time. Most of the time? No, all the time.
Deploy. Give our
I would most likely be going in the opposite direction of Tennessee if I started walking. I'd be like Christopher Columbus, thinking I made it to India, but instead I discovered a whole new landmass. That's how it happened. Like, you wonder why, like, they, whatchamacallit? Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. I keep forgetting a freaking 2-hour mark, wiping my brain. Stop killing my short-term memory. I need that, god damn it. Alright, so my thought process was correct in sense that the fastest way to grind out all this junk is to just collect the bits and baubles from the past. From the forgotten realm of 1999. I need to go here, go back to the stream. Now I can see what's going on, and God, I hate the sound of my voice. I swear to God, nobody likes the sound of their own voice. It sucks.
That's the last of them.
Alright, let's
Time
readjust.
to go home.
Come on, get off the bike. Of course, I get the bike out in the one spot that the bike can't go, which is a 90-degree wall. I can't wait till I figure out this tile set and I know exactly where I'm going. Because if you play enough Warframe, your brain's eventually just going to just discover the optimal path for everything. It's just how Warframe go. Did you just crap out energy orbs? I crap out energy. Yo, he's got a cool backpack. I wish I had a cool backpack on that dude. I really like that though. That looks very like on brand for that dude. That it's simple. That just doesn't happen, Jay. Jack? Oh, you Jay. God, my brain's melting by the second. But, no, that just doesn't happen. That hasn't happened. I don't believe it will ever happen. And I am most certainly pretty sure my flesh sack, which is known as my body, is going to die, horribly alone. Horribly, horribly alone. And I'm okay with that. I made peace with that reality. Or maybe not, you know, maybe, the gods will be like, you know what? You don't get to die alone. Yeah, I don't want to be in that group. You'll stink like cheese. I don't know why I compared their stenches to... It's what they are. Alright. I need to turn in more pizza boxes.
Man, not now, Eleanor. Más basura vieja, friend. Got more old junk for us.
God, I gotta find, or figure out how to find this stuff on my own more reliably.
Buena Yasko. Good find. All right then.
All right, so let's go to Arsenal. Let's swap Warframes to... Where's my guy Gauss? There's Gauss. He was getting leveled up last time I played. So I put that on for funsies. Prime Continuum. We got the Rush. We got Arcane Blessing. I don't want Arcane Blessing. I want Arcane Augment. Bolt. So every time we get a kill, we get 4 power. Got Molt. And then I guess we'll just go with Arcane Energize just to not run out of energy. That should do it. Well, that's very good for you, for Jack. Congratulations, you've unlocked the achievement Not Dying Alone. And that's a good thing. You know what I find funny? When I see, like, the TikToks of people being like, there's a loneliness epidemic. And it's just like, I see it, but also I get it. You know what I find funny? And it's one of those things where everyone believes this. But a lot of people, and it's like a lot of people that I talk on my streams with, and I don't get that much foot traffic, which is like kind of weird that I've seen this pattern already, just like being established. But there's this trend where people will come in and they're like, they won't have anything to talk about. So they'll like trauma dump and they'll be like, oh man, like my pet died, my grandpa died, all this stuff died. I lost my leg in the war. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm like, I'm sitting here playing Slime Rancher and you're coming in here dumping all your trauma on me. But the thing I see the most is I don't like where I live. And it's just like, low-key, nobody likes the way they live. Unless you're rich. In which case you like where you are.
Only way to stop them is to put them down first.
Alright, let's redline, activate that, and now I'm fast. Oh my god, I can't see past my shoulder? Yeah, I can't see past that. I'm gonna have to take that off when aiming down sights. Here. I like the biggest thing about Gauss that's really good is this AoE ring of cold, and then if you hold it down, you can do an AoE ring of fire, and then you can make a blast proc. So basically, you can freeze everybody super quick, super easy, and then you can get a big fat burst damage going by just blasting them to the moon.
Scaldra on high alert! Your window of opportunity to get into the cache is closing. Find Fervon charges.
But yeah. Thanks for the information. Oh, also I just low-key ignored it. Whatchamacallits? Forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah, just people just being a bunch of drama queens. But anyways, I'm like, where is this thing I'm supposed to find? Oh my god, wait, why is it? I know I'm playing Gauss, so this isn't like the worst run. God, why do they make long elevator shafts? That literally just slows me down to no end. put one in.
There's barely any tech cloud in the area. This is purely a civilian purge. Clearing out locals so the Skuldra loyal can move in. I hate Skuldra.
Oh. 2. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, that box just detonated.
Cash was destroyed. It's okay. We'll...
There's one mood crystal found. Guys, it took me a whole minute to get to that point in the mission, which sucks so freaking hard. Alright, speed reload. Alright, let's freeze everyone solid. Do I have adaptability on Gauss? Maybe, most likely, yes. Also, I just see Bro's my twin. Yeah, there's so many Warframes in this game where I'm like, honest to God, in so many guns, if you play Warframe and you can't find one that you like, and I'm like, it's either that Warframe, you have no clue which one it is, and that, or you don't know what you like, or I'm like, there has to be a Warframe in this game you like. Like, you know when you play a game and they have like 2,000 weapons and they're all like not just remixes, they're like legit 200 of them are straight up just original weapons, and I'm like, there's got to be one gun in that pile that you like and that you love, because there's no way there isn't. I played games where it's like, I see a lot of the community just like trashing on stuff. I feel like I'm going wrong. All right, wait, let me switch gears. Basically, Warframe, there's something for everybody, and I was, you know, just like scrolling on TikTok the other night after stream, just like seeing what kind of brain rot crap I could find, and because I've been playing Marvel Rivals like everybody else in the world, the nobody shock. Can I jump over these buildings? I don't think so. Come on. But so I've been watching a bunch of crap. I got distracted by trying to make it to extraction quickly, but I've been seeing like a lot of people have really trash takes, but it's like they're takes that don't make sense. Like, did you even play the game type like of takes? Like, there was this one podcast, I can't remember what it was, but there was this podcast and this lady went on and she started trashing, I think it was Marvel Rivals, and it was like one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, they did this and they did that, and it's like they took the concept of double jump from Overwatch, and it's like, lady, Blizzard doesn't own double jumps, and it's like just dumb takes like that. And obviously a lot of it's just like rage bait, which I like rage bait. Rage bait, if you know it's rage bait, is very entertaining because you get to watch the comments and watch everybody just flip the hell out. But like the most recent take is like Rocket Raccoon, bad character, L healer because his ult doesn't heal. And I'm like, that's really dumb. Like, and there a lot of people are like, I'm a grandmaster in the game. They're like, I'm a eternist. And Rocket Raccoon bad. I saw a Karen, she was my teacher for second hour. That sounds horrible. But anyways, there's people in the comment section And they're like, yeah, I'm a Eternus, like I'm like the top like 500 in the game, and Rocket Raccoon can confirm is trash. And I was like, bro, I'm like, how do you make it up to that rank but not understand? I'm like, different characters have different values. Like, I think this is the 3rd month the game's been out now, because it came out in December. So December, January, yeah, this is month 3, and we've already gone through like a cajillion, because there's like 70 million people playing the game. The game's been through like 20 instances to where the player base went bad character, and then it was like a week went by, a million people grinded that character out, and they're like, hold up, this character has different value than what we originally thought it was. So this character isn't supposed to be doing that, it's supposed to be doing this. And that's why it's bad, because you're trying to like make a tank DPS or make a healer tank. It doesn't work like that. And it's one of those things where I'm like, I'm seeing all these people say all this crap, and I'm like, why would you say that? Because it doesn't make sense. Because the pattern has already been established of everyone hates on this one thing for 2 weeks, and then somebody discovers some amazing tech, and then everybody starts insta-locking that character instantly. And I'm like, why? Why are you all such big hypocrites, too? God. I think it boils down to me just hating people equally at some points. But, I feel like I'm jumping all over the place again, because I'm listening to myself talk, and I'm like, yo, you just, like, professionally yapping right now. Which case I am. But more of the story is, don't listen to anybody on TikTok, because none of them know what they're freaking talking about. Honest to God, they're all just a rage bait. Or like those shorts. Unless they give like a document or like some type of viable physical proof to it's like, wow, this thing is indeed this thing, and it does work this way. And it does make sense. I hate trying to find these stupid, like, Happy Meals. I just realized I got a minute to... Come on, get down there. Fly chest. Alright, activate overdrive. There's one green. There we go. Remaining. Yes! Alright.
To the victor! The spoils. And the extremely pissed off bad guys.
I don't care if they're mad. Their opinions do not matter to me. There will be corpses. Anyway, she did not let me use the bathroom, so I said I'd pee on her floor. I feel like there's like a cajillion TikToks that I've seen that's like, it's just those power moves that students pull on teachers like that, where it's like, you can't use the bathroom. It's like, I gotta go though. Like, I have to perform a bodily function. You can't like prevent me from performing a bodily function. In which case, I would definitely do the same. It was just me going to the corner and I just start going. And she could call me on my bluff, like 100%. I've never been in that situation, but 100% I would do it.
I mean, we will be when you're all done. Keep it up.
Or I just start going in a trash can, you know, be somewhat orderly. Be a little bit of a gentleman. You are peeing in public. It's no, that's a stupid pinball machine. I thought it was something I needed.
These things go better than pond scum. Unclean and unholy. Stormfall, purge them from my sin.
I always find it weird whenever Warframe adds new factions to the game because one, like Warframe for years upon years upon years upon years upon years, only had like 3 factions: Grenier, Corpus, and Infested. And then suddenly they were like, hey, guess what, guys? We made a new faction. In which case it was huge, but now it's gotten to the point where it's like, all right, stop making new factions. Stop it. You're ruining the racist mods. If you don't know what the racist mods are, they're mods you can put on your weapons to be like, deal more damage to Infested, deal more damage to Grenier, deal more damage to Corpus. But I like to call them the racist mods because it just chooses one race. And then you're just super duper effective against them. Hence, I call them the racist mods. God, I can't see while I'm aiming down sights. Am I by myself? I'm not by myself, but I'm just borderline by myself. All right, there we go. God, I gotta take this freaking shoulder pad off. Guys with one shoulder pad, I think he'll still look cool enough. Because that's going to affect every weapon in the game for me. Looking down my sights and then just having shoulder pad. Alright, let's wind back up again. Bro named his dog Sock. I kind of like that. Kind of a good dog name. Just die, you stupid enemies. I want to get out of here. I want to cash in, cash out, not be on this planet anymore. That's the moral of the story. Alright, I gotta take this stupid shoulder pad off. It's just in the way. You played FNAF? I did play FNAF. I love FNAF. I've been thinking about playing some more FNAF. I do need to go back to Yakuza. I'm doing Warframe today just because... what does this do? On hit, increase critical chance by 10%, resets after one big critical hit. So I guess that's actually kind of good, actually. Or like a bullet hose that can't crit. But, appearance. Attachments. Shoulder plates. Where'd it go? Alright, there's one gone. There's 2 gone. Perfectly fine now. Alright, wanna swap? Yeah, I do want to swap. I want to go back to Ember. You play Apex Legends? No, I don't play Apex Legends. Apex Legends is one of those battle royales that I've just seen going downhill for the longest time, and I never liked it to begin with because their time to kill was so quick to where I was like, I don't like their time to kill at all. Like, I'm okay with a quick time to kill in some games, but some games are, like, too much about it. How do I describe it? It's like, I'm not good at FPS games, but I do enjoy them. And playing a quick time to kill game to where I have to go back to the lobby, re-queue, wait to drop in, and instantly die is not an enjoyable game for me. And a lot of people who aren't good at FPS games. And there was like a little bit like, yo, I got a kill, then I got my head blown off. I'm like, I had fun.
Error, not a number. Did the
But
operator
it gets to
enjoy
the
its
point where
criticism?
it's like, oh, I'm not even getting the chance to play the game because someone just blew my head off instantly. All right, do I want Firestorm? No, I don't. I want to get... Where is Radiation? Radiant Reload. Let's add a whole new damage type. Because why not? I need to save up some more.
It's impressive, operator. But I wonder if there are more
Oh
to
yeah.
be had.
I feel like Apex Legends is still a really good game. It's just not for me. There are some games to where I'm like, I want to play everything on this channel. And there's some games I'm like, I won't play because I've tried them in the past. And I'm like, I just don't like their core concepts. Like, if you hate jumping platform to platform in video games, then you're not going to play Mario or Sonic. Because you don't like platformers. Whatchamacallit? But that was just like an example. And that's a really broad example, but... I need to figure out now how much rep I have, how much I need to get to max out today's daily cap, or if I even want to max out today's daily cap, because I can honestly just kind of like lean into this, look up some more videos, and then just come back to grinding rep on this planet another day. The only reason I want to grind the rep is because I want the AK-52. Yeah, that's what they called it. It's an AK-47, but they called it the AK-52.
Need to get something off your chest? Something I can do for you? Let's see.
Alright, take those. Take that. And here's a comic book. Redeem.
Huele feo. Did you find this on near? Let's see what you got.
Alright, so I've
Fine.
almost
Waste my time.
accumulated
You got it.
like 12,000 rep. Which isn't bad, but it's not good. Do want to figure out what more I want to do today. So let's leave here. Let's see if the arbitration, that's what it's called. I would like to just do a defense mission, sit in one spot and then commit mass murder because that's always fun. Survival. All right. I can get behind a survival on the Orican. Oh, it's on the moon too. I hope these guys are like very well, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Organized. They're not just like scattered throughout the place.
The Orican Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for life support.
I have a gun now instead of my thing. Oh, it's because I swapped to my drifter. My drifter, my rifter, my home... No, I thought I had a rhyme. I didn't. God, that was absolutely devastating wiping out that hallway. It felt so good to do it.
All manner of Orican technology may work here.
Is there a
due to the
limbo?
Circulus's
I swear to God,
proximity.
there's a limbo.
If you have a necromech, you may use it.
Oh, it's this guy, the Lone Guardian. Oh, it's a challenge room. I forget what this one does. Is this the one that blasts you with stuff the entire time? Maybe? No? I don't think so. All right, let's cast that again. Stupid little floating drone. I hate those drones. I know they're like the main thing in arbitration, but they just stop your abilities from just nuking a horde of enemies. And I want to nuke. Dang it. I want to hit the button and I want to watch them all just burn to death. Because it's satisfying. You know, like popping bubble wrap or like other satisfying things. Alright, let's pop that ability. Oh, someone's going off with their necromech. And the Lotus was like, guess what? You get to use your skeletal robots. And someone's like, yes. Immediately. This guy's just going to town with his. Got a different one than mine, though. He must have invested way more time into it than I did, though. I did not invest that much time into my necromech. And I'm starting to feel like maybe I should have. The void's increasing your casting ability. Alright, that's hot. Well, that's hot, pun not intended. I don't get why some missions I can see my allies' frames and then other missions I can't. Why is everything in Warframe so creepy? Like, it's the art direction they took. And it really is. I wish Warframe had better music. They went with, like, the ethereal kind of, like, space music. And it was kind of nice as a new player, but now it's like, I don't want stupid space music that's boring. It sounds like the vacuum of space, which is next to nothing, but it isn't quite nothing. God, just... There's some games and they have just like absolute bops for just standing around, and I'm like, I wish Warframe had those bops. If Warframes had bops for just standing around in missions like this, people would play for hours and hours and hours and hours. Like, you know, when people look at like Stardew Valley, it's like literally a game to where you just sit there, play with dirt, water dirt, and then grow stuff out of the dirt, and then other stuff, but it's got bops that people are in love with. And Warframe does not have that. And honest to God, if Warframe hired some people to just make some music and they just overhauled all the music in a lot of the areas, like Fortuna. Fortuna is the only place that had like decent music, and they made one song, and it was really good. And then and it's like a really short little like catchy song, and then that's it. Like, I think it's called like We Lift Together or something. But I was like, whoa, I'm like, Warframe stepping up the music game, and then it's like, nope. They're not.
The longer you hold out, the deeper I can search.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot you in the head till you're dead.
Extraction is ready. Void signatures, but outside the corrupted. They are draining your life support, and fast. Eliminate them quickly.
Wow, those guys, I kind of forgot those guys existed on the moon. I like how they literally invented that enemy just to make it so you can't stay into survival forever. I remember, like, when Warframe was still, like, new and no one really understood what Warframe was. There were people that were, like, trying to make the longest survival run possible, and I remember seeing a YouTube video and someone's like, yo, we did a 24-hour survival run. And I'm like, nuh-uh. And they're like, yeah, these are the frames we ran. And then, and in survival, the longer you go, the higher the enemies go in level. So more damage, they take more damage, they're more annoying. It's just number go up. And I'm like, after 24 hours, depending on the mission you choose, I'm like, that could scale to an obscene degree to where everything's just like 99999, and you're just hitting the damage cap and the level cap and the actual like number cap for everything. Literally gonna make your Xbox explode, or PlayStation, or whatever you play on. Maybe not a computer. Like, it had to be a beefy computer though. God, just... You know what's weird? Warframe has the slogan, ninjas play for free. And it's a free game, which I kind of like. But at the same time, I'm like, nobody knows the slogan. And it's kind of weird to where it's like, imagine, like, if Burger King had a slogan, like, a really, like, their business model was, like, a little bit around that slogan, and then suddenly nobody knew it. It's like, you know, it's like, Subway, make it your way. And it's like, what? No one says that about Subway. And it's like, yeah, it's like their main thing. Wait, does Burger King have a slogan that nobody knows about? I feel like they could. Can I shoot this guy? Because he's just kind of annoying. Being on the moon. Is there... Yes, there's a floor above me. Gotta regroup with my teammates. But not before I hit some life support. I have a great time with you and sees you. Is that a slogan? That could be a slogan. But I'm just glad. I'm just hoping, like, I gotta do more My Hero Ultra Rumble, but I feel like I need to play more popular games. Have people that are just, like, go up and they're like, yo, this guy's really fun to just, like, watch him struggle at life. Let's watch him for a few minutes. And just build up that viewer base. Because I feel like that's just the #1 thing of any project. Like, whether it's, like, Harry Potter, a book, a movie, a TV show, any source of entertainment, any comedian ever, any politician, like, everything in life is just finding your target viewer base, player base, whatever base you want to call it, voter base. And that is, like, the biggest struggle. Like, it's not so much like making content or, like, getting voters or getting your TV show to get green light and finding that viewer base. It's actually, no, that is it. It's finding the viewer base. I shall help you. I gotta deactivate my ability. Did we already charge all those things up? We did. Pretty sure. Alright, let's reactivate that. That guy's on fire, and I'm gonna set him more on fire. That's my plan. Okay, just sit back. Stop fighting. Who took my gun? I forgot they take your gun from you. It's annoying. Stop taking my gun. Anyways, I'll see you later. Thank you so much, Jack, for watching and enjoying. And if you do have a game you want me to play, don't be shy. Be like, yo, no one, do it. Play this. Obviously, like, I have the Discord for, also, like, keeping track of all the game suggestions. Because there's a lot of games a lot of people suggest, and I'm like, I want to be able to play them all. You know, when I get money. Need to get... Who just left the world's biggest threat in here? Alright, he's dead. He's gone. Not coming back. Yeah, but one of my guys were selling. There's They're leaving one of the dudes that just drain away life support like there's no tomorrow. Just roaming free. Oh, wait. I can't hurt him because these stupid shield drones. No one loves you, shield drones. Go back to your manufacturer and request to be dismantled. I'm just gonna shoot you in the... You know, there's a lot of enemies in Warframe to where it's like, you gotta shoot them in the head, but a lot of these guys don't have heads. And like, he kind of has a head. Like, that floppy bit where his head should be is kind of a head, isn't it? Okay, I think I am. You know what they say about thinking and stuff. You know, if you think, therefore you are. Unless you're a vegetable, in which case you are not. Unless if you do think, in which case you are. God, I wish I could play music on stream. Like, I wish I could just play, like, my own, like, playlist or something. I do gotta find, like, I know there's databases of uncopyrighted music where it's like, yo, it's just, like, public domain. Go to town. Have fun. And I feel like my teammates are constantly running around away from me non-stop. The way they are, they're like... I don't want to say it feels like they're a kajillion miles away from me, but they're in a completely separate part of the facility, which I am not. Which is also slightly my own fault, but also at the same time, I'm like, not finding anybody because they're all over here in this one room. You know what I'm gonna do? Can I motorcycle? I want a motorcycle. I can't motorcycle. Put a necromech. I'm getting out of here. I'm taking my big skeletal robot and I'm getting out of here. God, I have so much health. Is that a timer on how long I can necromech on the top left-hand, right-hand corner? I feel like that's a timer for this. God, it does so much damage. God, 200k damage is gross. Alright, let's get my Warframe back. What are you? Oh, he's the Duravi sword guy dude thing.
Don't worry, I'll take very good care of Luna. I have
Yeah, I don't want to be here mainly for these dudes that drain life support, and my teammates are just all over the place. Survivals are not the place I want to be for these type of missions.
Worm have Varuna. These manifestations must not be allowed a foothold on Lua. Life support is at risk. Destroy them.
Did my necromech just do a backflip and die out there? That's what it looked like it just did.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Got a good chunk of endo. I knew these missions were so good for getting endo. Yeah, there's no new missions for that, unfortunately. Gonna go to my other monitor real quick, check something. Checking real quick. There we go. All right, so I believe I will call it here for today because, you know, Warframe just being a little slow. Man, I should have streamed last night when I was doing all the crazy stuff, but I was like watching videos, listening to music, and just like relaxing. But for now, that is it for Warframe. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I stream every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or after 3 p.m. I have a Discord in the description to let you know if there's any schedule changes, such as delays or things that will stop me from doing the daily streams. But if there isn't anything in there, then nothing's gonna stop me from doing it. So, you know, no news is good news. And you'll know it. It'll ping everyone if you're in it. And I don't do it often. I'm not like, oh man, I'm feeling kind of like I don't feel like it, you know? I'm not gonna do it. It's like, no, that's not how it works. It's every day, no matter what. But anyways, if you don't have a Discord, notification bell's a great way to know when streams start and when videos are uploaded. And I would just like to thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please like and subscribe. If not, you don't feel like doing those two things, then don't. I just hope you enjoyed and you come back to watch another day. So thank you so much for watching. And thank you so much for watching.